Hi, moguls. Welcome to the show. Today, we're going to talk about the top home builder stocks and home building equipment. That will be amazing stocks for you to investigate, study, and learn to see if it might be interesting to you to invest in. So let's take a look at some great stocks. So I've been doing a lot of research. I've been really busy with Addicts podcast is doing really great, and Enchanting book reading. So if anyone could take a second to hit subscribe and hit the 5 stars, really appreciate it. And check out our new website, Enchanting Books. So let's start. So first of all, you're like, okay, so should I should invest in anything regarding the housing market and building? Well, if you take a look around, those cement trucks are everywhere. Those mixing trucks. So I would take a look at cement trucks, because that's a market I've seen building all the entire time during COVID, being locked in. They were just doing construction everywhere. And I'm in Los Angeles, and every street they're tearing down apartment buildings and building these brand new apartment buildings. So the housing market. So consider some things for your housing related stocks. So in your investment portfolio. So you want to look and see, is there a rise for home ownership, low mortgage rates, and are people having families? Are people going back home and living with their mom and dad? Are they living with their friends? Are more people like renting homes? Or are they doing apartments? So you need to see what's going on. But here are some. I want to give you the top 11. This one I've seen over and over again in my research. It's called NVR. And they are a U.S. builder and of premium homes. And what I like is they do, premium and luxury homes. But how many people can buy luxury homes? That's the thing. When people do these researches, are they looking at just the top people that make the most money? Because the average person is a gig worker or an hourly worker. So when you're doing your research and you're investing, see what makes sense to you. So NVR could be something interesting if you like that. They also are involved in mortgage businesses. And so they have the fees from that. As you know, there's fees in almost everything. So let's see what else. Care Trust, CRTRE. This is a REIT, which is your real estate investment trust, remember? And they they're specialized in that real estate markets, and they do apartments and some REITs are apartments, shopping centers, or medical. And Care Trust does senior housing and care facilities, and it has about 300 of these senior housing and care facilities. And I think that because if you look at the ages of people and the population, you got the aging baby boomers, and so the elderly population is going to get bigger, hopefully with the vaccine and everyone having their own immunity to the COVID virus, that people will be okay and living. I'm hoping that everyone, your moms and dads and your grandmas and grandpas and your family will be healthy now because of these vaccines. And oh my gosh, have you seen Moderna, you guys? I just checked on my thing. I think I got it for around $80, and it's like $200. Oh my gosh. So, pharmaceuticals can be big business. It went from $72 to $200 a share. It's doing like a Tesla jump. So, some people are, believe that in shopping centers and senior housings, because that's a lot of money. Like if the Care Trust has an apartment building, then a senior care housing, most people build a house and then sell it, and then that's it, right? But when you have a senior housing, those people have to pay every month to have seniors in there. So there's a lot of fees in that one. Home Depot, HD. This is, if you go by the Home Depot, especially in Los Angeles and West Hollywood, it's packed. It's always packed. You can't even find a parking space. You might as well Uber there. So it's always packed. So Redfin, I think you've heard of Redfin. They're a disruptor. The way you used to buy traditional home buying, it lowers commission sales, which I think everyone likes, getting rid of the middleman. Or, why do you have to pay so much for someone to list it and you got to pay someone to buy it? You should just pay a commission, 2 to 3% if someone has a buyer. That's it, done deal. you know and so there's a lot of sales of commercial properties and homes. There's always something selling in California. So let's see, what else did I didn't tell you. LGI Homes, ticker symbol LGIH. So entry level homes, and supposedly they are fast growing because they focus on costs, and they are large enough to compete in price. And it's a very interesting one, the LGI home. So I'm going to give you a couple other ones of things that are very interesting to take a look at. Let's see. Yeah, DHI. Everyone, really likes the DHI for the home builder. And let's see. There's the Pult Group, PHMPULTE, Pult Group. Some people say it's a little bit expensive, but a lot of people are trying to get the market of the millennial first-time home buyers. And let's face it, millennials are being raised in an age where they're making hundreds of thousands of dollars, 10,000, thousands of dollars monthly for doing TikTok, Instagram, and YouTube videos. And most of the rest of us didn't grow up when we were in our 1920s having access to doing these things. So they're making more money than we ever had by just going and get a regular job, our first job babysitting, or, being a clerk at the grocery store, or being a host or a waitress. So, sometimes it's, modern technology can really help people make money. So let's see what else. MHK, Mohawk, and it's a floor manufacturer. Remember I said, think outside the box, the cement trucks, marble, tile, cement, concrete, wood floors. Think of things of building, remodeling. Everyone's remodeling and building and tearing down and building. So Mohawk is one of the world's largest flooring manufacturer. And let's see, they did have a lawsuit. So, check that out. That's always say, do your due diligence. This is for entertainment, and this is to get you to stimulate it, to do your own research. There's rocket companies. You guys might have seen RKT, which is the parent of U.S. mortgage lender Quick Loans. So it's a fintech stock, and some people like that. What else are we gonna? Let's see. Floor and Decor Holdings, which is FND, and wow, it's in about 42 hedge funds, and it's approximately, the value of HF Holdings is about 942 million. To see, also look at Abadel Capital, because they have the largest position in the fund. So, you want to see who's buying it. If hedge funds are buying it, that's another clue to see if they're buying or selling the stock or dumping stock. So, so do look at that one. They're saying it has a cheap valuation. So, do check that out. I think it's around $99 a stock, Floor and Decor Holding. I told you about NVR, and that's in about 42 hedge funds has the NVR Inc. in it. And they're just saying they really like this one, is what the 411 in it. The value of HF Holdings is about 1.14 billion. And so I really like that. And one of the big investors, hedge fund investors that invested into this fund was Ensemble Capital. Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, there's a lot of yeah, but they just talked about it. So sorry about that. There's so much information I'm trying to get you. Owens Corning. So they're very interesting. They're around like, $29 a share. So do check that out. Um, I told you about the Pult group. The Pulte group seems to be like on several people's lists, which is the PHM. And so see if you like that one. Tempur Sealy International. Now, everyone needs a mattress in their homes, but I just want to be on the thing. If you have money, you can like buy mattresses, replace them every 2 to 3 years if you like. But the average person has that mattress until it's just busted. So, that's for you to do your own due diligence. So I'm not too sure about that. They're saying Masco Corporation, which is MAS. See if you like this. They do. They are kind of like online plumbing or plumbing, faucets, sinks, because you want to think about when you're remodeling wooden cabinets, sinks. You always people want to redo the kitchen. People love redoing the kitchen and getting a new stove and a new refrigerator and modernizing it. And I think one of the biggest things is redoing the cabinets gives it a facelift. So paint and cabinets and tiles and wooden flooring and the knobs and the sink. And then I think the bathrooms next, or to redo the bathroom, the shower and the tile. So tile and flooring are things that you might want to look. And cement, you need those cement blocks, to build your nice home. If you want wood floors or those fake wood floors. So there's a lots of things to investigate when you are looking. So let me just recap. I told you about Pult Homes. I don't know if I've told you about Toll Brothers, TOL. These are like the recap of the ones. I always give you recaps. Lennar, Lennar, which is LEN, and LGI Homes, LGIH. So, and Toll Brothers. So, and there's also KB Homes. I've heard of KB Homes. So, try to think like, oh, I hear KB Homes every day. The Home Depot. So, Lowe's, LOW, Eagle Materials. So really do take a look at things that make sense to you, that you use every day, that you will be happy to get behind, and to really just be behind. And Toll Brothers, it's they said that there's really good strength with it, and it's very interesting. I like it personally, but you got to like it too. And according to Forbes, they're saying like these three are the ones that they're very interested in: Toll Brothers, Taylor Morrison Home Corp, which is TMHC, and Meritage Homes Corp, MTH. So when you want to invest in something, you got to make sure like that there you know which ones are there. Like Meritage Homes, they build and sell single family homes. So like Arizona, Colorado, Florida, California, Texas, North Carolina, Nevada. So very interesting. And they are, valued grade A. So that's very nice. So I would look into Meritage Homes if you like. Taylor Morrison is ticker symbol TMHC. They're a leading national home builder and developer. And I like that Leaders National Home Builder. They also provide financial services with their mortgage. They have a subsidiary. So, that could be very interesting. And then also the Toll Brothers, TOL, they're a luxury home builder. And they've, in 2021, they increased orders by like approximately 68%, which is really amazing. So Toll Brothers has a strong A+ growth grade of B. So that's very, very interesting. You want to take a look at some of those. And I hope these help you to just see if you want to stick with Home Depot or Lowe's, or check out some of these other home builder stocks that could be interesting that you've never heard of, or stuff that you use every day. Go to Home Depot and go, oh, I'm going to buy wood flooring or tile or sinks or faucets or light fixtures or plumbing. People have sinks break down. They got to redo their wiring and their plumbing all the time. So think of things that people need to use like monthly, weekly, yearly, that's ongoing and remodeling. And is it paint that you want to and see what paint stocks are good, or who sells like the supplies to build and remodel. So those are very interesting. So those are some very interesting home builder stocks and some options for you to think about to diversify your portfolio now that we're hopefully coming out of BC, before COVID, and going out there and going, wow, if I'm going to be in my home a lot, let me paint it, remodel it, make it look nice, and get a lot of nice plants in here. So hope everyone's doing great. Thank you for listening. I hope everyone is well. Please hit the 5 stars. And if you'd like to support this podcast, we'd love it if you could buy me coffee sneakies or buy a kid's book, or simply give us 5 stars, or and subscribe to our YouTube channel, which is in the links below. Thanks so much. Have a great day.